Next one is ER model. Important 5 mark question. Very important 5 mark. ER model. To know the basic concept of database design, and this model consists of collection of entities, real world objects. Real world objects in the sense name, um, address. These are the real world entities, where each of these entities will be interconnected with each other with condition and dependencies. One depends on the other. One entity is dependent on the other. Without that, it will not give a full pack. ER modeling basic concepts. Basic concepts involves three types: entity, attribute, relationship. Okay. Entity. Entity means just a name, like attribute includes both. See, these are the general concepts which help to create ER diagram. Entity relationship diagram. ER in the sense entity relationship, and produce an ER model. With the help of these, any database design can be created and you to know the concept in that database design. Next one, we are going to learn about entity or entity type. An entity is, this one is a 2 mark question. Entity can be anything, a real world object or animation which is easily identifiable by anyone. Easily identifiable by anyone, even by a common man. Example, in a database employee, company's database, employee, HR, manager are considered as entities. Each one is an entity. There, each of these entity will be having their own attributes. Employee will have its own attribute. An entity is represented by a rectangular box. Then 1 mark question. Entity is represented by a rectangular box. See, if it is a rectangular box, then we call it as a entity. Next, types of entity: strong entity, weak entity, entity instance. 2 mark. Strong entity, weak entity, and entity instance. Strong entity. A strong entity is one which doesn't depend on any other entity. Strong entity doesn't depend on any other entity of the schema or database, and a strong entity will have primary key with it. Unique ID, which what is a primary key? A primary key is a unique ID which other entities will not have in their attributes. This is also a 2 mark question. Primary key, write about primary key. It is represented by one rectangle. In the above example, it is the strong entity because it has a primary key. See, employee is a strong entity and manager is also a strong entity. As roll number, because for every one roll number varies and it will not be same. Okay. Then what about weak entity? A weak entity is dependent on other entities, and doesn't have any primary key like strong entity. It is represented by double rectangle. Single rectangle means strong entity. It is a double rectangle, it is weak entity. For example, here the marks is the weak entity and there is no unique ID or primary key for that entity, so that they are dependent on the existence of other entity. Marks is dependent of the examination, which subject and pass or fail. Double rectangle. Okay, weak entity. Next, Entity instance. Instance are values for the entity. If we consider animals as an entity, the instance will be dog, cat, cow, etc. So an entity instance denotes the category values. Human, male or female, animal, dog, cat, lion, tiger, job, engineer, doctor, lawyer, teacher, actors, name of the actors, electronics, a laptop, mobile, charger, headphones, earpods. These are the entity instance. This is a general name that is given. In that we have several categories. Next one, attribute. So first entity is over. Next one is attribute. An attribute is the information about the entity. Information about entity. It will be it will describe the quality, quantity, it will describe, quantify, qualify, classify, and specify an entity. An attribute will always have a single value. That value can be a number or character or a string. Number, character, string. Out of these three, it will be any one. So, types of attributes. Three more questions. Key attribute, simple attribute, composite attribute, single valued attribute, multi-valued attribute. From the name itself, we can understand key. It holds primary key, simple attributes. It holds a simple value. Composite attribute, combination of two. Key attribute. Generally, a key attribute describes the unique characteristics of an entity. Unique characteristics. Simple attribute, like employee is a entity. For that, we are going to get name. In that name, we are going to have two, first name and last name. This is simple attribute. These simple attributes cannot be separated. It will have a single value for that entity. For example, let us consider name as attribute for entity employee, and here the value for that attribute is a single value. Next, composite attributes. The composite attributes can be subdivided into simple attributes without change of the meaning of that attribute. For example, in the above diagram, the employee is the entity with composite attribute name, which are subdivided into two simple attributes, first name and last name. Single valued attributes. A single valued attributes contains only one value for the attribute. They don't have multiple number of values. For example, age. It is a single value for a person. We cannot give n number of ages for a single person. A person cannot have many ages. At present, we can have only one value for its age. It is a single valued attribute. Age 3. Roll number is 85. If the above table are the some examples for single valued attributes, for single valued person can have a single date of birth alone. He cannot have many date of birth. So that is single valued. Next, multi-valued attribute. A multi-valued attribute has more than one value for the particular attribute. For example, degree. A person can hold n number of degrees, so it is a multi-valued attribute. Some examples of multi-valued attributes are BTech, MBA, bank account, SBI. You can have many bank accounts. Next, relationship type. This is very important. Once you know about the relationship, you can develop your own database. In ER model, a relationship exists between two entities. Three types of relationships are available in an entity relationship diagram: one to one to many, and many to many. So first, one to one. Consider two entities A, B. One to one relationship, that is, A is in relationship with B. is said to exist in a relationship database design if 0 or 1 instance of entity A is associated with 0 or 1 instance of B, and 0 or 1 instance of B is associated with 0 or 1 instance of A. A is associated with B and B is associated with A. Okay. One to many. Consider two entities A, B. Relationship is said to exist in a relation database design. For one instance of entity A, there exists 0 or 1 or many instances of entity of B, but one instance of B, there exists 0 or 1 instance of entity A. One to many. Either from one, it has many relationship with B, or B has many relationship with A, but both doesn't have even many to many. Relationships that to exist in a relational database design. For one instance of entity A, there exists 0 or one many instance of B, and for one instance of B, there exists 0 or 1 or many instance of entity A. In reality, one to one are in less usage, whereas one to many and many to many are commonly used. However, in relational database, many to many are converted into one to many relationships. Relationship instance. If it is a finite set of tuples in the RDBMS, Relational Database Management System, relation instance never have duplicate. Example, works for is a relationship between employee entity and the department entity. Then Ram works from for computer science department, Sham works for electrical department, or relationship instance of the relationship works for. Degree of relationship. The number of entity types involved in is known as degree of relationship. Number of entity types. 1 unary, 2 binary, 3 ternary. An employee of an organization acts as a manager for few other employees. It also connects one entity to itself as a loop. So, manager of is unary. Similarly, employee works for department, connects two entities and is binary. If a, if a customer purchases an item, it involves shopkeeper also and is a ternary relationship. Cardinality. It is defined as the number of items that must be included. Number of items that must be included in a relationship. Number of entities is one set mapped with the number of entities of another set via the relationship. The three classification in cardinal is one to many, and many to many. Similarly, relationship. Person drives vehicle one to one. In the above example, we have two entities: person, vehicle. If consider person driving vehicle, then we have one to one relationship between person and a vehicle. Customer order. In the above example, customer places an order in one to many relationship because you can order in any places. Multiple orders. The order is related to only one customer. So it is one to many. Student register course. So many students register various courses. So student, so many to many. Students registering the courses. Student can register more than one courses. A course can be registered by many students. Hence it is many to many. Next one is ER diagram. So entity relationship diagram. ER diagram represents data visually on how they are related to each other. This model follows separate notations for representing data entities, attributes, and relationship between the entities. Here, modeling diagram notations. Entities, attributes, and relationship form the components of ER diagram, and the defined symbol and shapes are summarized below. See, strong entity, simple one rectangle, weak entity double rectangle. Relationship is given by rhombus. Between entities, rhombus within rhombus is a weak relationship. Attribute, ellipse symbol connected to the entity is an attribute. This is this should be drawn. Sorry, marks. Key attributes for entity. If it is underlined, it is a key attribute. Derived attribute, dotted ellipse inside the main ellipse. Double ellipse attribute, multi-valued attribute means double ellipse. See, this is an example. Okay, where it is started. So it is a simple uh, admin. Student, parents, teachers, and students related with the school. Okay. Administration hires various teachers. In that teacher name, phone number, first name, last name. Okay. Here, a teacher. Address, ID of the teacher, name, first name, last name, phone number. Teacher is a relation, the subject. Teacher can in number of subject. Subject ID, name, class. It is assigned to classes. Name of the class, first name, last name, and its ID. Coming to student. Student enrolls. After enrollment, uh, going to have name of the parent and their details, student details, and students is taken to the classes. Okay, these are the relationship between parent, teacher, student in the school. Example is a diagram here for scenario school management system. We have many entities like parent, student, admin, teacher, class subjects. The attributes of a few entity is given below. Parent name, ID, phone, first name, last name. Student ID, first name, last name. Teacher name, ID, phone number, addresses. Draw this diagram. Okay, the relationship that exists between the entities are as follows. Parents have student, admin enrolls student, admin hires teacher, admin adds subjects, teacher teaches subjects, teacher is assigned to certain class. Key attributes are listed with the underline. So we can see whether any other thing is underlined. So there is no key attributes. Okay.